flyest guys in the seven nebulas, the flyest guys in the seven seas. They can't stop, won't stop. They wanna be us. They wanna see us. This crib reactions. This book of Mando.
Bing bang.
Episode 6. You already know we getting litty McSplitty. So let's start the show. For the boys.
Break it down, Jesse.
It's a trap.
No, we're done with that. I got to stop before you break a hip. That was ridiculous. Just like the latest episode of the Book of Mando.
It was amazing.
Is it
I
Book
love
of?
it.
Do we just need to change the title to Book of Mando now?
Call it Baby Yoda. This is what we call it in this episode.
But you know what they do need to do? They need to like, comment, subscribe,
Exactly.
and follow us on Twitter at Papa O'Block. Follow my co-host at Felix Supreme. We talk crazy. So give me some more followers.
I need more Star Wars followers because I need to hit these people with facts. They need to know Star Wars.
No, I think what
better
he
than Star
means to
Trek.
say, Star Wars fans, if you're new to this channel, I am a seasoned Star Wars fan. My co-host is a regular person that
First
doesn't,
off, I think
basically like a newbie.
no.
And so
no.
if you follow him on Twitter, please educate him on the ways. He's a young Padawan. He will learn his ways.
Listen here, I know what pill I'm taking. I know what side I'm choosing. Do you know what side you're choosing?
The Tales from the Crib side. TFTC every Monday. Follow the main channel. It's the whole reason we have the second channel. Follow our Instagram. It has a QR code for everything. Tales from the Crib, Crib reactions, all the links, other fun stuff, other hateful stuff. It'll all be on there. And subscribe to this channel because this channel needs to catch up.
And it rocks. It rocks your socks. And also, look at our previous episodes. Episode 5, I told you that episode was a 7. And it got exactly what it got.
That was everyone's favorite episode.
No, it wasn't. This is
You
everybody's
don't
favorite
watch.
episode.
You haven't been watching any of
This
the
is everybody's favorite
other Star Wars
episode.
YouTubers. I take
Listen
it.
here. If I had to rank them, it'd be Baby Yoda, then it'll be Boba Fett and that girl, then it'll be
Mando.
Mando.
Okay. Boba Fett's my favorite character, but I always thought Mando was cool. But we're going to go ahead and jump into this review of this episode, so let's get started. This is Chapter 6, From the Desert Comes a Stranger.
Oh man, this
Don't touch strangers, people. They're going to come and get you.
And this episode started off hard. It started off with my dog, the man, Mr. Johnny Walker Red Label.
Oh, yeah, let me get us out the way real quick. But it looks like we have the Pike Syndicate pulling up. We're like, where are they at? They're at Mos Pelgo. And he is the sheriff of Mos Pelgo. And he tells them, y'all need to cut that out and get out of here. But of course, they ain't going for it. They're trying to up their pole.
Yes, and as you see here, these Pikers are here selling spice. Is Pikers? What is it called? Pikers?
The Pikes.
Pikes? I'm over saying
They're
is that-
Pycon.
is that Clash of Clan?
That's a Dragon Ball Z character.
Pikes. So
Pycon.
the Pikes out here doing a little, a little willing to dealer. They
But your
making a
favorite
transition.
character, Cobb Vanth from Justified.
Exactly. Mr. Johnny Walker Red Label came out here with the Blammy pack.
Hit him with the bam bam.
Hit him with the bam bam.
So he's so cool. I like the way he talked. He was like, think about it, or like
Exactly.
when he was talking to him.
And then at the start of this show, I was like, man, he's bad A. Like, nobody's better than him. Nobody shoots faster than him. I didn't see anybody come out here. He didn't even talk. He was just all action.
Yeah, he was in Mando season 2. They teamed up together to take down the crate dragon.
And then at first, I was thinking, was he first gonna let him leave with the spice, or was it always you have to leave the spice and use
No,
the
he
stuff?
said I'll put us back on screen, but he said that they could just take off and leave.
Mm-hmm.
But then when they tried to shoot him, he made the one that he let leave the box, and he was like, "It's worth more than your town." And he's like, "Maybe I'll retire." And then the guy leaves,
And
and
kicks-
he
He
kicks
kicks it over, and you see it just fall away in the
spice.
sand.
What
Millions of dollars.
interesting fact is, if you've seen the movie Dune,
What?
you know the movie Dune, the other space movie with Zendaya.
No.
Well, anyway, there's a new movie of them that came out, and their drug is called spice and looks exactly like this. And it's because their movie is based off a book that came out before Star Wars that George Lucas read. So they basically
read
have
the
the
same
same
thing.
drugs in different movies. It's like space drugs.
But in reality,
It was
just wanna
from
get like
Dune
Star Wars.
first. But look, we go ahead and switch to Mando. Mando, you see him in space.
In his cockpit.
Yeah, that looks amazing. And then he's flying through the sky, and he sees R2-D2.
Now, before we move on, this ship, is this the same ship that
It's
they fixed?
it's the one that they just fixed, that they built together from last episode.
Oh.
It's the N1 Starfighter from the Phantom Menace, the first movie of the prequels.
And right here comes the first character that I actually know, R2-D2.
Yes, and if you notice, he has his little antenna out, which is just like in The Empire Strikes Back, when Luke gets lost in the snow and they're scanning for life forms. He has that same little antenna out to try to look for him. But then they go ahead and move on, and they go to check out the temple.
The ant colony. And as you see here, the ant colony is here building, I guess, in the school?
Yeah, they're starting to build the Jedi temple.
Oh, and then as you sit there and they sit there and build a temple, you forget to wonder why is was it Mando out here?
He's there to see baby Grogu.
That's what it's doing?
Yeah, that's the whole reason he went, and he was gonna give him the chain medal that the armor made him.
So why did R2-D2 shut down? Why do they all shut down? That makes me so mad.
R2-D2 didn't want to take him to Luke, so he took him to where they were building the school, and he turned off, and he basically took him to where Ahsoka was, so that way Ahsoka could decide if he gets to see baby or not.
Okay, makes sense, and that's when the next character comes in.
Baby Yoda.
The goat. I love him. He's so adorable.
Look at him. He's trying to make the frog float. And look at this CGI that they did for Mark Hamill.
You know what's funny? I really thought he was in this. I was like, this man looks exactly like the dude that
is in the originals.
They had no arms, no legs in the volcano.
No, that's his dad. That's his dad. This is Luke from the originals. You think everyone's Anakin. This is Anakin's son.
They look alike.
It's his son. But I think, look how good, because the dude's old now. The real actor, Mark Hamill, is like in his 70s. So to get them be able to do the CGI where it looks just like he was in his 30s that looks amazing. That doesn't even look all computery. They've really improved their stuff.
Yes. And do you have the scene? Oh, and then the scene on the top right hand corner when he was when Baby Yoda was levitating the frog.
He loves frogs. He eats them all the time. He's a savage. This one episode in Mandalorian season 2, he's helping a frog lady like fly to another planet for money, and Baby Yoda keeps stealing her eggs and eating the baby frogs. He was eating her children every time she was like looked away.
Oh my god.
But then we got Luke.
Young Luke showing.
young Luke Skywalker.
Baby Yoda.
How it's done.
How it's really done. What he can truly do.
He's like, you can have a buffet
when you know the Force.
But you gotta learn the powers before you get the buffet.
Exactly.
And then Baby Yoda's like, what? I could do stuff like that? I gotta learn this.
I got all the frogs I want. It could be a frog buffet. Golden Corral.
Have you ever ate frogs?
Frog legs?
In Florida?
No.
That's a Florida thing.
Hey, gizzards.
You eat octopus?
Calamari?
Yeah.
I ate in the French fries.
I've tried alligator and octopus. But basically the story continues. Luke goes for a walk with Baby Yoda, and he's keeping him along by making him float with the Force. And then he's like, ask him about his past, ask him does he want to remember, puts his hand on his head, and then we get to jump in to a flashback.
A flashback. This is great.
I'll go ahead and take us off screen so y'all can see that fully. But yeah, look at that. You can see a bunch of Jedi here in front of some clone troopers, and they're trying to save him and Baby Yoda.
Scene 66 or something like that?
Order 66.
Order 6. Look at that. I'm close.
Scenes.
order scene. Just pass my hamburger, please. Hold the tomatoes.
But I like the armor right here. I mean, it looked really neat. Baby Yoda looks like it's gonna cry, and those Jedi's look like some wusses.
Yes, and at this scene, I really thought that this was gonna be a scene where like Baby Yoda remembers where the Jedi knock everybody out, and to this day, nobody knows who these Jedi. Who are these Jedi? Do you know who these are?
With these ones right here?
Yeah.
No, I don't think anyone's identified them yet. Yeah, I don't think anyone's identified these three Jedi. But yeah, it was crazy because even the scene they showed when they were down, they walked up and stood over him and gave him a couple extra shots. They acting like they're from Chicago. Jesus. But the story continues. Mando, Baby Yoda wakes up and talks to Luke. Nothing really happens there. And then Mando wakes up from his nap. You can see him laying down, and he sees Ahsoka.
And this is Ahsoka.
Yeah, the orange lady.
She looks so familiar. What did I have?
She's Rosario Dawson.
Oh,
That's who plays her.
Did she play in the movies also?
Well, she was in Mandalorian season 2.
Oh.
She played the same character.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's funny because on the Den of Nerds, which is Star Wars Theory, and Josh from the Den of Nerds weekly show, they talk about this, and Josh always teases him that Luke and Ahsoka are going to get together. And he's like, no, that's dumb. Luke would never get with her. And look who Ahsoka's hanging out in the woods with. Luke. So, Luke Ahsoka, I'm here for it. I'm wearing my orange beanie in support.
In support of Luke Ahsoka?
We support orange babies. But yeah, I mean, look at this. And she's talking to Mando. She tells him, that it'll just make it tougher on Baby Yoda if he sees you.
Mm-hmm. He made Mando choose. Like, why are you really trying to get this to Baby Yoda? Do you want to give this to him as a gift, or do you want to just see him for your own selfish reasons? And he made
the right choice. He left and just left the gift.
Yes, and it hurt my heart. It was a sad moment.
You cried
when he flew off, and you see Baby Yoda see the ship, and he felt it.
Oh yeah, look, you can see that. I got that right here. Let me get us out the way. But yeah, you can see that's Luke looking at him after he takes off. But yeah, it was really sad. He was like, "Dad, don't leave me, Dad." But look, let me see if our new. Oh, there it is. That's just a reminder to like, comment, and subscribe.
Please do it for Yoda. Do it for Baby Yoda. We cried. We all shared a moment here.
But yeah, let me put us back on.
And then quickly, we go into Adventure Time. He puts Baby Yoda on his back, carries him around like he normally always does, and they travel. Where are they running to?
No, he's just training. He's just showing him how, if you use the Force, that you can do different things. Like he's like gliding effortlessly.
Mm-hmm.
He did a front flip. He's able to run on those little spike things, and then he's able to climb the tree to the top. But this was really reminiscent of when Luke had Yoda on his backpack in The Empire Strikes Back. And he was training him.
Movie.
Yoda was the master and Luke was the Padawan. And now it's like come full circle because Luke is a master. Now he's training a Baby Yoda.
Oh.
And I know Baby Yoda's name is Grogu, but everyone and their mother loves to call it Baby Yoda more. So I'm just going to go with what the popular reference to that character is.
Well, we all know it's Grogu.
Which really sounds like they're Goku. They sound like they're Dragon Ball Z fans. Which is, I love Dragon Ball Z as well, but I mean, just be a little more original than that. Because that's why everyone still calls him Baby Yoda. It's like, we don't want to call him little Goku Jr.
Pretty much.
And the training continues.
You see the lightsaber come out.
Oh, he pulled it out. He's all, check this out.
I thought
his was perfect in time for St. Patty's Day.
I thought his was red. His was always green?
No, his dad's was red. Because he was Darth Vader.
The one that was in the volcano.
Luke had the blue lightsaber, and then Darth Vader cut his hand off. That's why he has the black glove, because it's a robot hand, and then it's been damaged, so he covers it up. But he had his hand cut off, so then he had to make a new lightsaber, and when he made a new one, he made a green one, which was like Yoda's.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so he went from blue to green. And yeah, he did some fancy moves. You see Baby Yoda trying to balance. It looks like my co-host when he's had too many twisted teas and he's trying to find the bathroom.
Listen, yeah, I have more balance than Baby Yoda. I know how to use the Force.
You know how to use the farce. Oh, look, I made a neat little collage here with crib reactions.
You get our creative.
And he brings out the little training ball that shoots him in the face. Look at that. I got the perfect moment when it shot him. It looked like it killed him. Look at that.
It was shocking. I didn't see him.
And then the far left, you can see where it's been blown back.
How you do Baby Yoda like that?
And then there's Luke Soka. She's asking him. Yeah, she's like, what you doing for dinner?
Let me take you on a dinner.
Hey, take me to dinner. Was it, hey, Joe Budden?
Oh, Joe Biden?
Is it Joe Budden or Joe Biden?
It's Joe Biden. Oh my gosh.
They're like
but
the same.
No more politics. Back to Baby Yoda learning how to use the Force.
Yeah, he learned how to do all his flippy floppies.
And then he finally
smushed the ball.
Smushed the ball with his mind.
Yeah.
That's how I'm gonna smush my competition. Tales from the Crib, best podcast in the world. Crib Reactions, #1 reaction channel in the 7 nebulas and 7 seas.
In the Outer Rim territories.
Outer Rim, inner space, inner gym. Faster than the fastest jet.
Just like Mando. Mando had to get the heck out of there.
Faster than the Millennium Falcon.
And then he goes straight to Boba, and we get to see Boba for a good 10 seconds in an episode of his own show.
Finally.
And they're
and then the Power Rangers.
Hanging out with the Power Rangers and Chrysanthemum, as my co-host likes to call him, Chris Hansen. And he's like, I know someone that can help us out.
And then he has then also as you see here, they still have the hostage,
yeah, let me get out of the way.
What's his name?
The mayor's, I just always call him the mayor's aide. He's like I forget the whatever fancy name they gave him. I don't even want to try to remember wrong. But yeah, he's annoying. They should have fed him to the Rancor. That's what I want to see. Someone getting eaten alive. But look, we're back in the desert.
Oh, here he goes, and then you go.
Sees his little Jawas.
See the little Jawas, and what is this thing they're carrying around?
The crate dragon. So, Cobb Vanth, who is your favorite gunslinger, teamed up.
Walker Red.
Yeah, he teamed up with Mando to take down a crate dragon because it was disturbing the town. And so they killed it, and that's where they know each other from. And it looks like the Jawas took the skull from the crate dragon. And then Mando buys Johnny Walker Red, a shot of Johnny Walker Red.
What's the odds of that?
And look, they even have the ribs of the crate dragon in their bar. You can see on the bottom right.
That's fancy. That's fun. Oh, so the bar is inside here?
No. That's in the town. This is just when Mando was flying over to go to the town that he saw the Jawas with their giant barge with the skeleton. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I've never seen a crate dragon skeleton that looked like that.
And then it cuts to my second favorite scene.
It got all Clint Eastwoody.
Now this scene really was a showdown. Who is this guy?
His name's Cad Bane. He's from the Clone Wars.
What's this? And I heard about the thing about him is he doesn't breathe. Or he has like
he has like a tube down his throat, and it's to prevent like force users from choking him. So like if Darth Vader did the force choke, it wouldn't work on this guy. He could still breathe.
That's creative. That's great.
And it's also so he can breathe in space. So if he ever gets like
in space,
he can breathe and survive for a little bit. But yeah, I mean, I thought he was going to be in the show the whole time. I think I mentioned it in the other episodes, so I was glad to see him. I think he looked good. I think they could have made him a little better if they elongated his face because it make it a little more alien-y because that's what he is. But
what side is he on?
It looks like he's on the Pike Syndicate.
Or is he just on? He's on.
Whoever pays him probably the most. But in the Clone Wars, there wasn't an unfinished episode with Cad Bane squared off against Boba Fett 1-on-1, and Boba shot Cad Bane, and Cad Bane shot Boba, and supposedly that's how Boba got the dent in his helmet is from this guy. So we'll get to see if they face off, and who's gonna happen or what's gonna happen. But basically, you see the standoff. His dumb little sidekick Sheriff Jr. distracts him. Cad Bane sees it and he shoots him down. Johnny Walker Red is Johnny Walker out.
I thought you would say something else. He got his TV turned off.
He did. No, I'm hoping he survived because they got right to him. He didn't take like 30 shots like his deputy did.
Oh man, he's out of there.
Yeah, his deputy's out of there. You don't take that many lasers to the chest and live. And look, there's our logo yet again, reminding you to follow Crib Reactions.
Exactly.
And then we got these jerk pikes come in
when they blew up,
drop a Cantono, and then duck out of there.
And they blew up the gambling hall where all the bad stuff goes down. Now, why did they do this? Probably send a message.
Man, it was so crazy when they did that. Show it right there where they the robot's like, you left this, and then she's like, oh shit, she realizes, and then boom, it goes off. I'm surprised they didn't show the inside. They showed it from the outside, but you know, Disney, they probably can't make it too crazy. And supposedly the blue elephant, Max Rebo, survived. So that's the most important part. Max lives. He survived Jabba's boat getting destroyed. I guess he has like a doctor's appointment or something. Every time that like his off day, he like is the luckiest man alive. He dodges every attack. But the episode basically goes to wrap up, and we got Luke given baby in the finished Jedi temple. Looks like the first one. Those robot ants did a great job. But then he gives him a choice. Do you want the chain link medal and want to go back to Mando? Or do you want Baby Yoda's lightsaber and want to be a Jedi and be my first student?
It's a hard
choice is yours.
I mean, what would you choose?
Both.
You can't be both.
There was a Mandalorian Jedi before. Why not?
You're not cool enough.
I'd definitely be. Yeah, Baby Yoda's definitely cool enough.
Yeah, Baby
He's
Yoda's
like the coolest person in the world right now.
Grogu. It's amazing.
But that's what I don't understand, because the guy that made the Darksaber was the first ever Jedi Mandalorian. So you can be both. But I think he just doesn't want him to have the attachment to the Mandalorian, because Jedis aren't supposed to have attachment or like get married and stuff. But there's been all kinds of contradictory. I just said that wrong.
Contradictory.
But there's all this stuff that doesn't add up, because it's like I don't know. I think he's gonna choose both.
Maybe we'll see. But I mean, right now.
Oh, this is the last side. What do you give this episode out of 10?
9.9.
I give it a 10 out of 10.
You know why?
Because Luke was in it, and Baby Yoda.
And Johnny Walker Red.
Later. Hopefully he's gonna survive.
Hopefully he survives to see another day. I need my man to get paid. He ain't take no bullets for no reason.
Yeah, but put in the comments, do you think that Grogu will pick both? Because I thought that Luke was not going to be narrow-minded like the Jedi of old, and that's what they believed why they lost their way, because they were so narrow-minded. So him giving him a choice kind of makes sense, kind of doesn't make sense. I'm interested to see if we're going to find out what happens in the final episode 7, or if they're going to push that to Mando season 3, episode 1. One theory I did wanted to add that I thought that maybe Grogu picks the chain and we don't see them at all. And in the final episode, the big battle goes down. We're like Cad versus Boba. I think the lizard guy boss will come and fight Chrysanthemum. And there'll be all these other like major matchups, and that maybe Boba's side is losing, and then we're gonna see Luke showed up with Grogu, and then Luke is gonna step up and save everyone, and
Baby Yoda's gonna save everybody.
Yeah,
and that lady, whatever her name is,
Fennec Shan.
Or
no, you talking about the orange lady?
Fennec Shan.
Oh,
she's bad.
Yeah, everyone is really liking Fennec Shan. But you know what else you can like? You can like this freaking video.
Oh yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Give me the 5,000, 5K followers. Get this guy
To 100.
to 100 followers.
I put no effort in my account since
Oh God.
KD was a hater.
Oh, but what he has been doing is on Twitch. He has been on Twitch.
I've been jumping on Twitch. I've been playing some Skater XL. I need to get on that more. And is it freezing where you're at? It's currently 28 degrees. I'm looking at the little thermometer on the computer screen on the monitor here, and it says it's getting crazy out there. So everyone stay warm.
Stay warm. Stay safe. Remember, Baby Yoda forever. Star Wars rocks. Follow us on IG. Tales from the Crib 210.
There's a QR code, and this is another Tales from the Crib Productions video. So follow the main channel. And follow this channel. If you want,
follow us up.
because we're going to have all kinds of reaction videos, not just Star Wars stuff. This is not a Star Wars only channel. We're going to have music video, fight reactions, all kinds of stuff. We're going to do episode 7 of the finale of the Book of Boba Fett. So, you know, we're going to cover everything. Do you have any final words, sir?
Nah.
No. We'll see you next week. Put in the comments what you want to see. And we're going to give him a oh yeah.